What you're looking at on the above left is an Intellex DVR unit that can handle up to 16 cameras. Each row of BNC connectors is either an input or an output, and the output goes out to the BNC connector on the Megapower 3200 switching system. What you're looking at here is a Megapower 3200 Matrix system switch. It will handle up to 256 video cameras. They come from the Intellex DVR, and the output on the DVR goes into the Megapower Matrix system switch. Above is the American Dynamics 3200 CPU, and below is called a distributor. Going back to the Megapower CPU unit on top, the far left side you'll see the BNC out. There's a port 1 and 2, and above that is a port 3 and 4. And there's also a slider switch. You want to make sure the slider switch is set to 1 and 2. Connect to a cable to the bottom 1 and 2 BNC connector on the Megapower CPU going to the distributor. You can see in this photo that there are two green lights lit up. One is the power supply. The bottom one is says code, and if everything's hooked up correctly, the code light will be on. Just to the right of the code light are 4 sets of dip switches. Those are for expansion. They should all be set to the 0 position, unless of course you are adding more switches and more cameras. Okay, just to the right of the dip switches are some terminals. They're transmit and receive data lines that run out to your Sensormatic JBox controllers that send the signals from your CPU switch through your distributor out to your pan, tilt, zoom camera. You can download a PDF from American Dynamics for your particular model. Make sure that your dip switches and your transmit receive data lines going out to your JBoxes are wired up correctly. So from your Megapower CPU, upper left hand corner, the 1-2 data output connects to your distributor, the data in on the bottom right of your distributor. Once you've got the data line from 1-2 on your CPU connected to the data in line on your distributor, you get another BNC connector cable and connect from the data out on the distributor over to your Megapower 3200 switch. Once you've connected from your data out on the distributor, goes to your Megapower 3200 switch, the data in. Right below that you'll see another BNC that needs to be terminated. Next, we'll hook up your keyboard, which you use to call up monitors, cameras, and operate your pan, tilt, zoom camera. So first you want to make sure your flip cable is connected to the underside of your keyboard, and then your flip cable connects to the jack. That it'll have two connectors. One says keyboard and one will say system. Of course, the one from the keyboard goes into the keyboard, and there's also a power supply that plugs into the wall that powers the jack and the keyboard. So plug that in, and then you'll want to take another cable, flip cable, that goes from the system side. From the system side of the jack, your flip cable will be plugged into directly into the RS-232 port on your Megapower CPU. A couple of things to keep in mind is the baud rate of the keyboard needs to be at 1200. Baud rate of the Megapower CPU is also at 1200. But on the distributor, you have to remove the cover, and there are dip switches in underneath the cover that you need to change to 4800 baud rate for the distributor to send the signal out to your PTZ. So once you've connected the system side of your jack to the Megapower CPU RS-232 port, then you'll connect another flip cable from the output of your distributor. Once you've inserted your flip cable into the output of your distributor, it's on the far right hand side bottom, then you'll connect that to a terminal jack that under the cover has 8 terminals. You will connect this would be considered terminal A, jack A. You'll connect that to another jack B. 4 connects to 5, 5 connects to 4, and 7 connects to 7. And you'll need to look that up in your PDF file for all the exact specification and wire to use. Once you've terminated jacks A and B appropriately, another flip cable connects from jack B up to your Megapower CPU, the very last port on your from your CPU RS-232 ports. Just put that in, and you should get a green light, and you'll be up and running. Once you've made the final connection from the distributor output through your jacks into the RS-232 port on your Megapower 3200 CPU, you should see the code light come on. It might take a couple of minutes. You might take a full 60 seconds before that light comes on, and then once you've got that, you're good to go.